Next one is a couple of hairstyles. First of all, these are mesh growth hairstyles. We'll start off with a quick one without a lot of commentary. Go straight into the styling menu, and we're just gonna, instead of cutting it, we're just gonna use the scale brush to size things. Now translate brush. In this case, we actually have collisions turned on. I find that useful for medium length hair. It's real useful to use the edge of these brushes. Sometimes that's overlooked. Okay, so there's a quick 2-minute hairstyle. It's a little straight, doesn't look terribly interesting. And just by adding in a little bit of kink to it, you'll see that you can make quite a difference in the appearance of the hair. We're just adding basically low frequency kink amounts to a nice wave. There we go. That already looks a lot better. If you wanted to go further, what you could do is add a density map to fade the hair in at these hard edges. It's not dissolving the hair in. What it's actually doing is creating a lower count where the density map is darker. So what you do is go from a black to a white, to from no density to partial density. Okay. Now here's another hairstyle. We're gonna skip through this a little faster. I did this one fairly slow because I wanted to comment on it in depth. If you want to see the in-depth explanations of what I'm doing, just get the tutorial from Autodesk. It's available on DVD. One thing that I'll mention real quick is another common mistake that I see is where people create a part like this, and they see hairs that are sticking through the face. That's frequently because they didn't do a split group on it. Split groups are created by selecting one portion of the hair and hitting split. The split icons are down here. You could think of it like splitting up smoothing, like smoothing groups, except it's for you're splitting up hair interpolation. Okay, skip forward some more. We've added in some mulch to create a kind of a clumpiness. Now some frizz on top of that to take the clumps and spread them out. And do some renders. And here's our sequence. Okay. This next one is a spline hairstyle. what we're doing is we're drawing splines on the head. We're just going to create a series of splines like this. Skip forward a little. I like to work around the part. It's really up to you. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's nothing special about these yet. They're just splines. And now we do a test render of hair interpolated between those.